check up on a couple quick things here, and then we'll get everything going. Kind of give us a start and talk on what we're gonna be doing this evening. Should be pretty fun. Appreciate you guys. So, wrong button. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so just give a quick little intro as to what we're gonna be doing this evening. So I'm going to be doing some live video editing, real time. It's going to be with actually, it's one thing I need to do really quick here. I need to tag her. This is her one ask that she had, so I want to make sure I did that. All right, all right. All right, so cool. So, all right, so once again, real quick, we're gonna be doing some live editing with ShaTerra Jenkins, beauty studio, as you guys see her in the thing here. Um, so I just had a shoot with her about a week ago now. It was really dope shoot, super chill, super laid back. But she kind of wanted to update, kind of like her brand introduction. So I was able to go out and get some really dope footage of that and break it down. So like I said, I've had this footage for about a week. Had a lot going on. Took a little bit of time off. Just kind of wanted to rest. Um, but I have been definitely preparing for this. So super excited. So first thing, kind of have like an outline here that I scripted up. Probably kind of can't see it there. You should be able to see it now. But I have it all scripted up, just kind of how I want or I see the actual thing, the video flowing. So this should make the whole process a lot easier. Kind of have it scripted out and just notes far as for some of the B-roll footage that I want to use. So you guys get to see the whole process that I go through with that. So yeah, without any further ado, let me put this where I can see you, and we're gonna start rolling. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, so let me do this. Let me switch back. So we're gonna go back to our live screen. So now you guys are going to be able to jump in. Oh, and real quick too, forgot I want to talk about this real quick before we switch screens and actually jumped into it. It's a lot of people that I meet and have met on social media, whether it's Instagram or whatever, that do not know my name. My name is Justin. So my Instagram handle and a lot of my social media handles, I go by Just Gene. It does not stand for as in my name is Gene, as in Just Gene. It's Just is short for Justin. So if you see me and you talk to me, know that my name is Justin. So call me Justin or Just. It's cool. But Gene is my last name. So just know you can sound like a military, like a soldier or something. Drill sergeant, call me by my last name. Just wanted to throw that out there. Because a lot of people do that. And honestly, I don't care. But I'm just wanting everybody to know my name is Justin. Oh yeah, so let's get into this thing. So my editing platform that I use, love, and have gravitated to probably over the past 8 months has been an Adobe Premiere. Um, it's just, I don't know, man, you can do a lot with it. It's a lot more powerful. It's just a lot more easy or a lot more fluid for me and just my editing process. I came from being an avid Final Cut user. Still use it from time to time, depending on the project, depending on what I'm working on, what I'm trying to do. Um, but I just personally, I just prefer, I've grown to prefer Premiere. I really like the color correction. Although I know everyone, really swears by DaVinci Resolve. I have DaVinci Resolve, and have plans to tinker with it a little bit. Um, but I mean, that's not on the top of my list of things to do, to be honest with you. And definitely not trying to learn another software. Just because of being only 8 months in with Premiere is still so much that I'm learning. Like I just learned a couple things, just here recently. So without any further ado, we'll actually go ahead. Like I haven't brought anything, so you guys are gonna see this from start. And just to give you also a rundown, I'll give you a rundown of the PC that I'm using. I am a PC user. Switched over from the Mac when I jumped over in the world of Premiere, and it's been great. I love it so far. Um, I have a pretty powerful PC. I'm running a i9 processor. It's got the NVIDIA 2080 Ti, I believe, and a 2080 Super. I'm sorry. It's my graphics card that I'm running. It's the HP Omen. It's not the newest model. It's last year's model. And so it's a pretty beast, man. It's a pretty beastly PC. Runs pretty good. Handles all my workflow and everything that I'm doing and working on. So I got no complaints. I will say, just little quirks, man. Like, cause when I bounce back and forth from PC to Mac, you know, it's little quirks that are just different, and it's always adjusting. And so my mouse has been acting mad finicky as of late, and it's been driving me up a wall. Like I don't know what's going on. So you might see me. You're gonna definitely probably see me getting frustrated at some point tonight with this because it's just stupid. Like it won't. It wants to open every damn thing. No, I don't want to open it. I want to click and drag. And I don't know if I didn't turned on some setting or something, but man, this is nuts. All right, so now what we have going on here, Adobe is bringing in all of my files. So I am trying a slightly different workflow today just to see if I'm able to get a little bit better, um, I don't know, performance per se. But instead of editing directly off of one of my hard drives, like my external hard drives, or even one of my internal ones, I'm editing off of the SSD. So what I did, I recorded on the client shoot on multiple cameras, so I can bind all the footage onto one SSD, and so I'm going to edit off of that, just because SSDs are known to be substantially faster, as far as just your performance go, as far as your reading and writing speeds. So I want to see if this is going to actually, you know, uh oh, unsupported file types. First time I've seen that. But anyways, just want to see if it's going to actually make my workflow any faster or any better or anything like that. So you'll see it getting all loaded up here. And the way that you tell that your footage is still loading, you'll see these lines here, these bars, loading bars here. And once that stops, then I'll actually go ahead and start getting into everything. And I've done a lot of pre-work with this. This one, normally, I've done a lot of pre-work more so just because I knew I was going to stream this and share this. And ideally, I do plan to, maybe do this on a more consistent, scheduled basis. I just wanted to see how this goes, see if people tune in, see if this is something that is worthwhile. But normally I don't have. That's what I was gonna say. I don't do as much pre-work as I've done with this one on the editing side. Normally, I'll go through, I'll load up everything, and so while all my files are loading, I'll still go and start to hunt for any audio or any type of music that I like to use, that I want to use. And so far as for myself and what we use at spare time, um, we use artlist.io for all of our music. So Artlist has been a lifesaver. It's been super legit. And shout out to my guy Tom. It's my other half, my business partner. Other half of spare time footage. So I know he loves Artlist, man. He swears by it. So that's what a lot of the music, all the music that we're gonna be using here today, came from Artlist. And shout out to those guys. We need a sponsor. You feel me? So now everything is loaded. We see no more loading bars here. There's nothing else happening. Computer is ready to go. So we're gonna actually start bringing in everything. So first thing we need to do here, we need to go ahead and create a sequence. So we're gonna call this sequence, and this is what ultimately ends up being the name, excuse me, the name of your video, which you can always change, but I'm gonna call it Dayton Browns brand intro. We'll call it that. All right, so I have my sequence preset to my specific settings. Um, there's plenty of videos on YouTube already about that. So if you are interested in knowing more about that, I would, highly recommend that you guys check out some of those. But I always edit on I shoot and edit in 4K, and on a 4K timeline. It's just a personal preference. You can do whatever works for you, depending on whatever camera and equipment that you have. It's just easier for me, and plus I like to compress down. It's just easier, if I want to compress it out and export, it's 1080, or whatever. It's just easier for me to just work like this. So it's just how I work. All right. So also another thing that I always try to do, organization is key. Like it just makes life so much easier. So this is the folder that we're going to be working with. I already have everything separated. I have our audio because I shot and recorded externally all the audio for the interview segments that we're going to be using. You have three different pieces there. Then I have my music all sectioned here. Shout out to Artlist again. So that's my audio folder. So the interview footage we have here. So these are all the clips pertaining to the interview. And then here we have the logo segments. And lastly, this is actual, like pretty much like all the B-roll footage, so to speak. So now I work with my mind. It just works in layers. So I always like to start with my interview and get that long segment. For me personally, I have a goal to condense all of this footage that I captured down to around 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Is the max I want the edit to be, from stinger to stinger, logo stinger to logo stinger. So this is where the fun begins, because their interview was about 20 minutes. So it was a long, very informative interview. So, and also big shout out to Tamron. These are both, all of this footage today was shot on the Tamron lenses. You have this angle here was shot with the Tamron 2875 on the Sony A6500. Yep, all APS-C cameras. Sorry, and I had to adjust my color balance, obviously. But this angle here was shot with the Sony A6400 with the Tamron 17 to 70. That's the new lens that they just released specifically for APS-C cameras, and it's a beast, man. I love this. I really, really, really love this lens. So I'm excited to actually tinker and clean up and edit some footage. I want to see how closely these two cameras match, not the cameras per se, but the lenses. I want to see how they match up, because previously my second cam and second lens that I was using was just the standard um, stock lens that Sony gives you. when you purchase. So when I bought my A65, it came with the 18 and 135. And I mean, I love the lens. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lens. But it was so hard to match the colors between that and then, the Sigmas. So I'm interested to see. So here's my mouse wigging out again. Yeah, so I'm super interested to see how these match up. So now, all I've done here, I've just brought my clips that I'm working with. So like I said, I was bringing over the interview footage. We have interview, and the interview audio that we pulled from right here. So now what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, stop. If I don't go nuts by the end of this night, I got to figure out this mouse. This is going to drive me off the wall. All right, so should be good now. Oh no, you gotta make the, you gotta get the post. Let everybody know that you're live. So let me make this quick little IG post on some live stream video editing. Tone and yeah, Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. Links in bio. Boom. Oops. One more thing. I had to. All right, so I think enough people know what we're doing here. We're going to continue. All right. All right, so got everything in here. All right, so now what we're gonna do, as you see, this stuff is it's not synced up. We play this, it's gonna be all over the place. So what we need to do, we're going to just highlight everything, right click, and we're gonna click synchronize. Most of the time, and I have this wrong. One thing I need to adjust is work with me, baby, work with me, work with me. So now this is nuts, man. All right, so now you need to have your main track, your main audio track. This is the pre-record, not the pre-record, I'm sorry, but the one that came off of my digital recorder, the main audio track that we're going to be syncing all of this footage up to. And Houston, we got an issue because where am I? can't see. And this is just the headaches of this mouse just being weird. It's moving stuff around that shouldn't be moved. Okay, so now we have to go back. We need to go back. Where are we going? Back to the interview footage. And we're going to bring. So now we got to get rid of that because that's not right. Jesus, come on. Okay. All right, so now we're making some progress finally. Let's see here. So now we got all the clips that we need in here. Finally, the mouse is finally playing nice with me right now. We have, this is my main one, my main clip here that I'm going to be using. One more thing I'll quickly do here. I have custom colored keys, and so each key is colored differently to do a specific function. So I have some for gaming and I have some for editing. So I was in my gaming setup. So let me get over. Now I'm switched over. So now this is going to be kind of my cut cam here. This angle here. This is the angle that we use with the 1770. So if I want to cut angles, I can do this here. So like I said, the color balance is not matched. I don't know what happened during the shoot, but we can easily fix that. So not too pressed on that there. So what we need to do first is get all of these. We're going to click, select all, right click, and synchronize. And the reason that we just did everything that we did, we need this track here that we're going to be syncing everything to. We needed to be on track 1. So that's the track that we're going to tell Adobe to sync everything to. And so it makes it easier on the system. So now there's no video for this. This isn't part of their interview. But here, everything should be in sync.
I don't stop at one thing. Like,
boom. So now what we can do is select these 3 items, 2 items, sorry. I'm gonna right click again. We're gonna unlink those so we can get rid of this extra stuff so we have more space in our timeline, the audio section. So now I'm gonna cut, get rid of that out of here. So now,
put my mind to something, I have to do it, even if it's
all right.
it's something that I figure out later down the road that it's not really for me.
All right, so now I'm gonna bring everything up. Okay, so what are 3 to 5 things that you feel that have contributed to your success?
Like me personally. Okay. I feel like 3 to 5 things that have contributed to my success would be my will and determination. I'm a go-getter. I don't stop at one thing. Like, if I put my mind to something, I have to do it, even.
All right, so I have to dig through here and find the actual segment that I'm going to be using because we had some kind of icebreaker
A
questions.
trait that I feel that every creative should possess is eager.
The beauty industry.
Okay.
So can you give just
Was like,
and actually what we're going to do before we get to start and make any cuts, we're going to go ahead and make our color corrections. So what we have over here called scopes, that is really like how you want to make sure you edit or make your color corrections by use those scopes to monitor, what your image is looking like. You could literally focus more here than your actual image, and if you make your adjustments correctly, you can just look here and then this will look perfect. Like I could really get rid of the screen, make adjustments based off of these scopes. But they'll help you, and you'll see. So I shoot in log, and basically what log format is, all that is just a flat format. It gives you more information depending on which particular format that you're using. So my format is fairly flat, and so to bring or boost, get rid of that flatness, you adjust your contrast. So we're gonna get that adjusted. All right, bring my blacks down some. Bring out the whites. So the tip with some of these, the whole goal or what you're supposed to do, and this is, take this with a grain of salt. Some people probably tell you differently. This works for me based off of stuff that I've looked up and kind of read about. You want to keep all of this stuff as much below here as possible. Really, solid exposure is going to be not quite like this. This isn't the best. It would be more even all across the board. And then you can actually expand those whites and lift those up, push them without blowing the image out. You see, obviously, if I go that high, it's gonna blow my subject out and looks bad. So now we can play with the shadows a little bit here, and this is just depending on the mood that we want to go with. I like that there, and then we'll bump slightly those highlights. And all we're doing right now is nothing major, nothing crazy. It's just a simple, quick um, correction of the colors. Look at there. So boom. So I got that one. So really what we should be able to do is copy, click here, right click, paste attributes, which is basically just gonna paste, everything that we just did here onto this image. But we see still is not right. This is nowhere near where we need it. It's because of this light here. So now fix the white balance. So it should be close or fairly close to here. So one thing I noticed, this image here, this is the image with the 2870. It's a little bit more reds, and it could be the angle on here. So click here. Bring that down just a little bit there. And so as we see over here in our scopes, like on the low end, it's picking this up. That's what that red is. This is ShaTerra here in the middle. This here is right over here is what we're seeing. That's that light. So obviously I can't adjust for this. I'm not worried about this. I knew this was going to be slightly blown out, and that's partly why I shoot with mist filters now. So if you're not familiar with the Black Pro mist filter, it just softens those kind of lights, so it prevents it from being too harsh on your screen. They work great. They compensate great. Um, but I mean, obviously, all this little area here is just going to be slightly blown out. Now, depending on how detailed and intricate you will need it to be, there are ways that you can go to like adjust all of that. But for now, we're not going to get that involved because some of this honestly may not get used. The segment here, and a lot of it's going to be covered up with B-roll. So I'm just going to make a few more adjustments here. I'll get my shadows and my blacks. So another thing I'm going to show you guys real quick is with the blacks, you want to keep your blacks. You don't want them touching this line here. A lot of times what I notice or what I see in certain videos and stuff that people produce is the blacks are too low, and so they get crushed. And so when they get crushed, they start to look like this. And you'll see images look like that where there's no detail. You can't tell the difference. And a lot of times that's done, as you see, to try to compensate or adjust for, poor exposure, honestly, on the back end. Now you see the image is more spread, but we're completely crushed here, and we lost a lot of detail within the image. So now as you start to bring those back up, you start to bring back some more details. But the goal is you want to get this as close to that line as possible, or the sweet spot. But you don't necessarily want it to be touching too much.
I didn't know.
And so I'm pretty pleased with this. We'll make some slight more adjustments with the shadows. The shadows are a little too high. I'll give a little bit more there. I'll come down on. The highlights about right there. Let's see if we go. Nope, don't like that. And as you guys will see, like my process is my process. I have my own way of doing things. It's not to say it's the right way or the wrong way. It works for me. I'm always changing something, refining, trying to attempt to perfect something. So what I may do now, I may probably might not do down the road, or heck, even 5 6 months from now. Like it'll probably be something different, something I learned, that I can perfect and make better. So let's see. And then there's a comparison view that you can do. It never really works right for me when I'm doing it this way. So that's why I'm switching the way I am. Because I don't, this image here is so much cooler. Let's see. Also noticing a lot more yellow in her tones here. I wonder where that's coming from. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember. Oh, you know what? We did have overheads on. So we're gonna cool this image off a little bit. See if we can get it closer. Now we're looking like we're getting closer to where I want it. Yeah, we're getting there. Yep, definitely can't do that. That's not gonna look right. There we go. We can there. I hope I'm not driving you guys nuts with all the switching I'm doing. There is a reason I'm doing that. There's so many different ways, because a lot of this is it's based off of your eye and your scopes and such. But I base also when I'm looking and trying to match colors and correct things. Like I don't always look at my subject. Like I'll look at things in the background also to see like, does this curtain match on this angle? Is it the same color on this angle, or is it a different color? Because one thing I'm noticing here on my scopes is on this angle here, this is way, it's just a much deeper red, on that. And that is coming right across there. So that is ShaTerra, and that is some of that curtain back there. And so if that's the case, then we should be the same here, but we're not. See, we only see that deep purple or that deep red back here on the back end, which is here. Then it kind of softens and it turns into purple as we go across ShaTerra. And I really think it's that. And then it's a combination of two things. It's that light on this angle and the overhead lights on this angle slightly cast like a yellowish tint. So what I'm going to try to do is see if we can do to correct that. And go here. So now my focus is more on these scopes now because I want to get those purples. Now let's see. Mm, Still getting a lot of green tone here that I don't like. About right. Neat thing about all of this is you can experiment and change as much as you like. You guys will see. Just tune in throughout this. Like I'll go and change a million different things. Like I may set something for now, and I'm like, later I don't think this is it, and I'll go back and make some slight adjustments. But I think we are damn near on the money with this one here. I don't know if we get much better than that. I'm happy. I'll take it. So let's roll. All right. So now, like I said, we need to find our parts that we're going to be using from this interview. So first thing I'm looking for, I need to find her intro where she introduces herself.
Again. No. Again, I feel like too many people are quick to get defeated. So I know what you said, but I don't know why I can't say it back. Um, so how that helps separate me from others in the industry is that being I didn't know what to do from there, so I tried multiple different things. Okay, I have been in the beauty industry for again. No. To even fail and learn from that mistake and pick yourself back up and try it again. I feel like too many people are quick to get defeated, so they don't continue to pursue things that they're really passionate about because they don't want to fail and do the hard work. You have to do the hard work in order you have to do the hard work in order to move to the next level. So, how can you get better if you're not willing to try and stay eager? Um, I have been in the beauty industry since 2011.
All right. So one thing that I need to do is find my interview questions. I had two different sets. The reason I want to find them, I want to see what questions she's answering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them
Working with certain people that kind of have like maybe specific.
So this field, um, the permanent makeup beauty industry, is very rewarding. I get to work with people of all backgrounds, different. Sorry, my voice just cracked. Part of um, mm, so permanent makeup has evolved.
So this is one of the pitfalls of waiting to wait to edit a video, because you gotta
What
remember where
happened?
everything is at and kind of take yourself back into that mode. Like your top one or two. Normally, if I'm
Okay.
jumping on a
My
project within a
biggest
few days of
accomplishment would
editing
be
or shooting.
becoming an. Oh, like me personally? Okay. um, I feel like 3 to 5 things that have contributed to my success would be permanent makeup.
Like, how do you execute your creative ideas?
hmm So I know what you said, but I don't know why I can't say it back. Um, so first time.
So it's good. It's good. Like I said.
Well, sorry.
So
I
no, you're
like.
good.
I discovered this passion with. Okay.
Relax. And so what you're gonna. Whenever you're ready, okay.
All right. I discovered this passion with makeup, honestly. Well, it actually all started with art. I can, and many of my clients were asking me about doing permanent makeup. It wasn't something that I was actually in.
So here's a good reference for you guys. This is the original. This is with color correction. So over here you see just how much flatter this image is, versus this one. Um, it's not a whole lot going on like with the background, as far as like to kind of separate. But I mean, you guys can see the difference as far as in the colors. And I almost wonder, see if we go a little bit more in the contrast, see if that looks like. Push it to 70 maybe. It's a little bit deeper than I normally go in my contrast. I kind of like that. And it looks like that helps with getting. Mm-mm. Hmm.
How that helps separate me from others in the industry is that being a pioneer, where I'm always trying to perfect my craft and get better every time, just helps separate me from others that don't do it. Clients and like new and potential clients, sorry, potential clients and current clients are able to see that I love what I do and I always want to evolve and grow to be better for each one of them. Yeah. Should possess is eagerness. Okay. Well, some challenges that I faced was like I didn't know what to do from there, so I tried multiple different things before I actually ended back up in the beauty industry doing creative things.
So funny because she was so nervous.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and
Boom.
I am the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio.
This is what I was looking for. So now it's my intro.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I am the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and an esthetician. I should do that again. I feel like I did a stupid face. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. You want me to do it again? Okay. Hi, my name is ShaTerra.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place a marker here to indicate that I want to use this point. This is a piece I've been looking for. So I'm going
Hi,
to come
my
back
name
to
is
this.
ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner.
Because I'm going to do something else here, a little bit different. It's just going to make my work a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and make one more new sequence. I want to title it Dayton Brows. I'll title this Dayton Powder Brows Main. And we're going to rename this one to Interview. So now what we're going to do, cut, boom. And I'm sure this is an easier or better way of doing this, but this is the way I'm going to do it just because I'm not going to spend a
Hi,
bunch of
my name
time
is
trying to
ShaTerra
figure it out.
Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint.
Boom. So now we're going to take this piece, this little clip here, we like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're going to hold Alt and we're going to drag it up to main and we're going to drop it right here. So just because this is, so now this is going to be,
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio.
boom. So now we're starting to build our interview. So now I'm going to go and refer back to my scratch track here, not my scratch track, but my notepad that I have everything written down. And I see I need to also add my logo stinger. So I need to bring this in the right way. So I'm going to space that over. I'm going to come over here, click your logos. And that's the wrong one. This is the one we're looking for, I believe. All right, so now we have this. And I only need the video. I don't want the music that's behind it. So now let's select those, slide that over up to it. Now this is how it's going to come in. And obviously we can play with the fades, transitions, and all that kind of stuff once we get to that.
Hi, my name
But
is
boom,
ShaTerra
so
Jenkins.
now we're getting somewhere.
Hi, my name My name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins.
Okay, okay. So, like I said, I have a interesting process, and I'm gonna bounce back over here. Got this. So I'm gonna do. Just gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna make that go away. Not go away, but we're gonna disable it, and we're gonna find the next piece. So, next piece we want to go into is the services. So I need to find where she's talking about those services that she offers, which is, I believe, back towards the end.
Not give up. Okay. All right. um, what makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Not even just because it's such a like a vanity type of service that I provide. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost, or something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
All right, so
Is my will to work hard and not give up. I want, different. So I get to work with people of all different backgrounds, different. If someone back so much over the past 10 to 20 years over the top, and no one would really have to know that you had permanent makeup done unless. Yeah. Okay, what was the question again? No. Okay. Okay. I actually ended back up in the beauty industry doing creative things. Um, Powder Brows Unique is my will to work hard and voice just cracked. So I get to work with people of all different backgrounds every day. Deep down, that something is missing. That is, and this is something that helps make their life a little bit easier. So that bright smile at the end, as well as dark lip correction, permanent makeup artist, and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint.
so
My whittling. Okay. Um, yeah, I think. Um, what makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. um, what makes Dayton Powder Brows.
I think I like this
What
here.
makes Dayton.
So gonna mark this again. Mark, mark, and we're gonna cut.
What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Not even just because it's such a like a vanity type of service that I provide. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost, or something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, um, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I like this. I'm gonna cut up and clean this up a bit, but I like this response. So now this actually gonna take over a couple segments for me. It's gonna cover kind of her expounded on those services slightly, and then going into the next section that I wanted to highlight, which is her speaking on like the inner beauty that she impacts or that she plays a role in impacting, I should say, which is dope. So now let's see.
Lash lift intense. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for, I go above and beyond hard and not give up. I go above and give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Um,
So this is when things get tedious and I get locked in. I kind of get focused. But you when you're working on these, you want your client when you deliver the final video, you want it to be strong, confident. So you want to delete or get rid of anything that you can that doesn't change or alter your storyline. uh, but that takes away from that confidence. So some of the the pauses and things like that, if you can clean those up, get rid of those, and that's the reason or the benefit to shooting multiple angles, because as you see as we go through and we start to make the final kind of revisions, when there is a cut, instead of it being a hard jump cut, we're going to transition to a different camera angle so it doesn't it seems more smooth and seamless. And then anything else that we do and we kind of feels a little too harsh, we're going to do an overlay of b-roll footage. So it's gonna come out in the end, but it's just something, it's a little tip, a little tidbit.
Not even just because it's such a like a vanity type of service that I provide. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but when they leave, someone might look at to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost, or
So we're gonna make this sound a little bit more natural, extend the sound a smidge.
they leave. Someone might leave. Someone might look at it as someone might look at it when they leave. Someone might look at it
Oops. So slide this back, slide that.
they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost.
Okay, we're gonna cut here. We're gonna clean this up some more.
Or something just as simple to one person might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous the service.
So now we're getting somewhere. And so right now we're about a minute in on our base. So that gives us about another minute, minute and a half to play with if need be. I think we're gonna be good right at about 2 minutes on this, which should be really really solid for like a brand promotional video or brand introduction video that's kind of
The
gonna play
service
on a headline or something. And then there may be even some segments that once I shoot this over to the client, she may say, "Hey, we can cut this, da 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 da," and condense it even more. So we'll see.
receive the service that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
All right, so now I'll give it a quick playthrough. See how it sounded so far.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world. And lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
Pardon me 1 minute, guys. I gotta respond. I'm responding to some stuff here real quick. I'm working on another concept for something coming up here. All right. All right. So I'm liking the flow of everything so far. Sounding
What
pretty good.
makes
It's looking
Dayton
pretty
Powder Brows
good.
unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
Okay. So let's see. Have a couple testimonial videos. Let me see how long these are. So I think I may do what my original plan was and go ahead and bring these testimonials in at this point. And then we'll kind of start to see, excuse me, more of how this is looking kind of to its entirety. And then we'll start to make those kind of chopping down, making those revisions to really bring it all home. So it'll start to look more like something. But we're getting to a base layer. We're just laying the foundation right now. You gotta track with me, track with me, track with me. You're going somewhere, I promise. So boosh out. So nope, nope, nope. And I made a mistake, yo, because I didn't separate my testimonials. So now this is why organization is so it's so important. So now I gotta go through all this crap and find out which one is which. Okay, so this is our first testimonial. So it's on you whenever you're ready. So I came to excited. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so boom. Oh, boom. Got that. So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton. So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent ombre brows done, and they look amazing. ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke, if you don't have eyebrow, if you have eyebrows, like you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited. Excellent. Boom. Okay, so now same process. I'm gonna highlight or select all of these. We're gonna right click and we're gonna synchronize it. Let Premiere do its thing. Double check it. It sounds decent, so we're gonna get rid of this one.
Brows done, and they look amazing.
Did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, did it. Uh,
ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke if you don't have eyebrow, if you have eyebrows.
mm, mm. This is how I do it. All right, unlink, click delete. Get rid of.
So I came to.
So I don't need to delete that. We need to extend this. Da 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 ba ba da ba. Shite. Said I'm not doing it again, man. So they made a duplicate. So no, we don't want to do that. I want to do this. I want to click Alt, and I want to drag you right here. But you don't want to cooperate. I know y'all probably like, man, this dude don't know what he doing, man. I promise y'all I ain't crazy. I done this before. At least once or twice. I promise y'all, man. Yo, yo, yo. I'm not sure who this is, but Mr. Tilu or Intilu, what's going on? What is going down? Appreciate you for tuning in. I am editing a client shoot for Dayton Powder Brows. She's a really dope permanent makeup artist out in Dayton, Ohio. Went to school with her back in the day. Knew her from a long time ago, and she's doing dope things out there. So she hit me up a while back to do some video editing, not video editing, but videography for her. And so I shot this one last week, and just not getting to it. Dum, 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 dum. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So now let's get this back full screen so we can continue. Y'all can see what we're doing here.
Feel so beautiful and glamorous after. That really means the world. So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent.
All right, so now we need to clean up this clip some. This clip is looking a little. I'm gonna clean and correct the image here. So I'm gonna click back here. So I'm gonna click our color dropper tool, and this is a little cheater's way to color balance your images when you don't do so correctly when you shoot initially. You make those little shortcuts. But anyways, this is one thing I like about Adobe. It's simple to do that. I'm sure Premiere, or not Premiere, but I'm sure Final Cut has that. But when I was using it, I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't want to keep dealing with it. And again, Adobe just works better for me in my process. So now, like I said, we're gonna unflatten this. Woo, it's too much. Too much sauce. So again here, I'm gonna point something out to you guys again with these scopes. This right here is our subject. This right here is this behind her. We can't fix this, so we can't compensate to do anything for that. So we're gonna go ahead and lift our whites so we can see more of our subject here. And unfortunately, we have to deal with that little bit of blown out highlights there. Reason this is too, like these little, excuse me, these little segments here were filmed like really quick. Um, Pretty much all of our clients that she worked with this day were on a time crunch, and so it was like, okay, hey, you're finished with your makeup. Come over here real quick, talk to me. And so I still wanted to make sure that this went into the video, and I wanted to make sure it looked as best as it could. Um, and I knew I could kind of bring this up. So I don't think this looks bad at all. I think it looks great. I'm definitely happy with this. But just, for future references, is a point, like if I had more time or if there was more time, you would want to put a light on the front side of this to compensate for the back end, because you would need to put some sort of ND exposure or a natural density filter to bring down more balance in that area there to compensate for that exposure, or close that curtain. That's another way of doing it as well. But you just would need to put more light on your subject in order to shoot against a bright backdrop. Your light in front has to be brighter than the backdrop, if that makes sense. So we're getting somewhere. So on this, we need to probably can bring that back to 70 now. We're making some adjustments and whatnot, hoot nanny. So I'm
Great. She was
comfortable with
patient.
this.
She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke, if you don't have eyebrow, if you have eyebrows, like you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited. Great, and I'm so excited.
All right. And so we had three clients that she worked with this day. But unfortunately, like I said, we were on a time crunch, and the last client just it was not going to work because she had to get to work. So unfortunately, she's not going to be able to incorporate. We're not going to be able to incorporate any testimonial from that one, but we did still get some good ones. So after this was this young lady's lips. Oh no, where's my testimonial? Oh man. You see the time and sequence is out of order here. Because this is not what happened after that. All right. Don't tell me this didn't record a freaking testimonial. There we go. Ooh, I was a little nervous there. And this, using this as a point of reference, if you guys remember that last clip that we were working with earlier in the day, way more highlights that were overblown just because of the way the sun was positioned in that backdrop. And now look at this. Look at this here, man. This is gorgeous. This is gonna clean up nice. All right, it's on you whenever you're ready.
So, this is my.
I'm sorry, hang tight for me one. ShaTerra, can you pause the music, please? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And it was called lip tinting, right?
Be easier.
All right. Okay, so we are rolling.
So, this is my second treatment with ShaTerra. I first had my brows. I absolutely love my brows. And today I decided to try the lip blushing. My lips are still numb, so please excuse me. But what an amazing experience. There was some pain, a little bit of pain, but I went to sleep. So if you got that experience and you're that relaxed and you go to sleep, you know the treatment is great. I love the results, 100%. So don't be afraid to try it. A little bit of pain, but it's well worth it. I love my brows and I love my lips.
All right, so great segment from her. So now we're gonna do same thing, repeat the same process. I'm gonna drag right on her to our timeline. Add it to the timeline. Yeah, see, you asked me a question. My bad. You can mask her out and darken the background if it was, necessary to kind of get that involved. I'm not gonna get that involved with this one. I don't believe yet, just because I don't really feel like it's truly a need to. If we were getting that detail, or if the client had needs that were that particular, then yes, I've done that before. It is a lot of work. Although I have not tried masking the client out, or the subject out with the new rotoscoping tools in After Effects. So I I will say I just recently did an award show, and I don't think anyone even noticed this, but there's a piece. I had a boom operator, and I masked that operator out completely, and it actually turned out dope. But it was, oh god, it was so much work. So I steer away from masking if at all possible, depending on what, like, especially if there's a lot of movement. But like I said, I do want to tinker more with the masking with the new the new rotoscope 2 tool in After Effects. So now we got our clip here, and we need to bring her audio. This was her separately recorded audio.
This is my second treatment. I decided to try the lip blushing. My lips are still numb. ShaTerra. I first. So this is my second treatment.
All right, and out point set. So now, oops. Click here, click and drag. Bring our audio here, highlight or select all, and then we're going to synchronize it. Let Adobe do its thing. Okay, boom. Clip should be synced.
Today I decided to try.
Excellent. Run to right click, unlink, click again, delete. Oopsies.
So this is my.
All right, so boom. So just like last time, like I said, I already talked about this. You guys can see that there. So I'm gonna keep beating the dead horse, so to speak. But we're gonna right click this, copy. We're gonna paste our attributes. Just the attributes. Oh nope, it didn't. Oh, we did our adjustments on the second one. So here what we'll do, we're gonna select this, and we're just gonna take it over. We're gonna go ahead and add it here. Ooh, yeah, I love it. Man, boy, I tell you, I love when a plan comes together. We are gonna be just at where I wanted to stay at for our time. So, boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and just throw this logo stinger in here while we at it. Actually, real quick, we're just gonna do this one. Why not? Copy, paste attributes. Oh, look at that. It's way blown out because we were compensating on that last image. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring these whites way back down into semi-manageable territory. But oh my goodness, I love how this image looks already. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I'm going to bring these highlights down also. The highlights are what are hurting. So I'm going to bring our whites back up some. Because again, I'm not pressed on those windows. I'm not compensating for those windows. I'm not going to fight that. And another thing too, I'm gonna tell you was different with this one. This young lady had a lot more time. She, as you can probably tell, she was a lot more free flowing. She didn't have much going on. Um, didn't have as much stuff happen, afterwards. I think she was just looking to get a bite to eat and go relax with her day. So I was able to kind of maneuver her a little bit. So I placed her under one of the can lights. And as you can see, that little thin light down on the front of her there. That helped. I should have did the same thing here. And you actually can see a little bit there, but again, I think it's just a difference as far as the timing of the day, which really made just a big difference. So now I'm just gonna bring this up just a smidge because I do want it to look closer to the last image.
So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited.
So this is my second treatment with ShaTerra. I
Right, Control S saves. I don't lose anything. All right, so now we're gonna throw that lower stinger on here. It's gonna be the ending one. We'll just do this here. Yeah, nope, that's the one. So copy this. Ooh, 5 seconds over. Womp 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 womp. We might see if we can trim
love
something down.
my brows and I love my lips.
We're gonna get rid of this music. This music is not what is going to be used on link. All right, click, delete, boom, that's gone. So now we have a foundation. And with our foundation, we're gonna go begin to add and make this look like something with B-roll, and we're gonna do a little slight color grade to kind of cap things off and close this baby out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I like to do this because now it's time for some music. Let's see something here.
Mom and daddy from the south, I like golds in my mouth, like to drive real slow, with the beats down low, and I never been a shooter, but I rebound though, like my hair blonde though, I'm the hair honcho, get the bread pronto, got these hands rondo, pull up skirt slow-mo, he don't know so, and we buy what we like, we don't care about logo, I'm so anti-social, even in my own home, even with my own
So for me personally, when I'm coming to doing interviews and stuff like this, I tend to stray away from using music that has audio. Now, what you may or may not have noticed, I downloaded two of the same two different songs, but the instrumental version and a version that has an audio, like a little bit of audio in it. I recently started doing that because for a couple things, it takes away some of the dead space when there's going to be maybe a piece or a segment where there's no audio dialogue. I like to then input dialogue from my music track. Just kind of breaks it up and keeps the flow of things, so to speak. Now looking at this and where I'm at on my timeline, as far as my time on, as far as editing, I'm probably not going to use in I'm not going to use one of the ones, the actual song. My initial goal, depending on how long the edit was going to be and all of that, I was or thought was going to be there was going to be like a little brief like interruption between the interview segments and when the testimonials came on, where I was going to have like 30 seconds play of just B-roll footage, and then I was going to have the actual song from the beat that I choose or the song that I choose to use the instrumental playing. I was going to have the actual song from that playing underneath, but it's not going to work out like that as far as the time. So I'm just going to use an instrumental. So I'm going to use one of these. I don't know which one. I'm going to listen to it a few more times to see which one I like. It's just a little different now hearing it with, no words. The big thing for me and the big thing for this client is, just the energy to match. And actually keep gravitating towards this one. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to throw this under here and see what it's playing like and sounds like actually under our edit. Yeah,
Jenkins Beauty Studio by some permanent makeup artists.
because it may seem that we might be making another trip back to Artlist to find something that's going to actually fit this edit.
And a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent ombre brows done, and they look amazing. ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke, if you don't have
Okay. So, quite honestly, I'm not wowed about that. So that is license. So I'm gonna hear how this sounds. Nope, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Look, they thinking they boxes.
This honestly might be more the bop for this edit here.
if you have
Yep, I can tell already. I can just feel it. You just feel it in your bones. You just know, like, yo, this is it. I think this is it. I think this is it. So now I'm gonna drop this gain. Go by 18.
eyebrows, like you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited.
So, this is my second treatment with ShaTerra. I first had my brows. I absolutely love my brows. And today I decided to try the lip blushing. My lips are still numb, so please excuse me. But what an amazing experience. There was some pain, a little bit of pain, but I went to sleep. So if you got that experience and you're that relaxed and you go to sleep, you know the treatment is great. I love the results, 100%.
Yeah, I like that. That fits. It fits ShaTerra's vibe. It fits, you know, fits the vibe of the day. And that's for me a lot of the things that I base off. Excuse me, I base my music selection off of is not only the kind of the feel or the vibe of the people I'm working with, but also the space that we're filming in, the lighting, the tone, that everything was shot in. You know, I think about a lot of that. When I'm selecting music for that, and I think honestly that's probably one of the most tedious, most time consuming, most important things in creating your storyline for your edits is because if the music is it just doesn't match, man, it throws you. And sometimes you do that intentionally. I see a lot of I've seen a lot of directors that will just throw music that is just out there, like it does not match, but it's jarring, and it's done intentionally. I think the most recent show I can think about that's done that, like recently, that I've recently watched is Britannia, I believe Britannica, something like that. But it's a show. It's like set in like ancient, like Celtic times in ancient Rome when Rome is invading the Druids, and all of that. And it's a dope show if you kind of like fantasy, kind of Game of Thrones ish style stuff. You'll definitely appreciate this one. But it's like that. They have, like I said, it's set in a super olden time, but all of the music is modern. Like pop, and it throws you, but it's dope. I like the way they shot it. Anyways, back to this.
Hi, my name is Shatera.
So I like to bring in my subjects with a straight on shot before we cut to any angles. I like to cut to angles, for the opening shot.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio.
We're not gonna do that. And one thing that I want to do really quick here too.
I am a permanent.
We're gonna bring up her audio levels. We're gonna bring that up on really everyone. So what I can do is this. Just cooperate with me, mouse. Don't do nothing crazy. I'm gonna select all of those. We're gonna right click audio gain. We're gonna set our audio gain. I like to go to 5 as a standard.
Makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup.
Like how she's cutting through the mix there. It sounds pretty good. Yeah. Shout out to the one viewer that we have got loyally tuning in. I appreciate you.
Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio.
Bye bye bye.
And my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist.
So let's see.
I am a permanent. I am a permanent. ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction and my focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is
You guys, y'all gonna see. We're gonna bring this all home. We're gonna mesh lines and stuff together, nest a few things here and there. And once we start overlaying the B-roll and throwing in a little bit of color grading, you guys are gonna start to see it all come together a little bit. But it's a process, man. It's a process, a long, tedious
what makes
process.
Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above
Oh no, Big Snoop Dogg. Wow.
and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the
Da-da-da-ba-da-boom. Things that make you say, hmm. Sorry.
feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might
So I'm gonna get rid of this little breath. That breath that she takes right there. I don't like that.
lost. Something
And I don't like how that did that. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna get a little sneaky dicky in here. I want to see if we can blend it like that. Make it transition smoother.
lost. Something
Oh yeah, little tips and tricks.
lost. Something
That's the constant power transition.
lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I
So we're about to make some guest appearances. Kiddos coming to tell me good night. Y'all come on in. You can come on in. You can open the door. Guess they went away already.
Feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
so I came to ShaTerra.
All right, so boom. So I'm gonna go and get rid of these. Don't need you. Select all that and drop you down like that.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup.
So I'm gonna shoot now. We're gonna do this. What we're gonna do is I don't like static movements or static shots. I don't like them too much, I should say. Or too often. We gotta add some movement. So we're gonna do my little nuance since I don't have an expensive slider at the moment when I'm doing my interviews. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna add it in post. Fix it in post.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes
Okay, so now
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of
And I'm tripping because I'm adding that there, and I'm not even. You guys aren't gonna see that little clip. I still like to go through and do this, and probably go through and do a little bit
Brows
more
Unique
movements.
is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful.
One thing.
The world.
So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent ombre brows done, and they look amazing. ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke if you don't have eyebrow, if you have eyebrows, like you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited.
So this is my
And so now we're gonna go. And if you guys remember, we had clicked on it earlier. The clip we're looking for is Miss Jenkins coming out of her studio here. It should be somewhere. Boom. Ha. Well, damn. Didn't see that. Womp, womp, womp. So maybe we catch it right here. So that's how we'll fix that. So we don't make a debut in there. Come on in.
You alright?
I'm all right now that you guys are here.
Oh,
Good night.
good night. Sorry.
Good night. Good night.
Are you streaming this?
Yep. Streaming Eddie.
Nice.
Nothing crazy special here. Just wanted to open it up like this. Let's see how this looks.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician.
Hmm. Yo, tell Shayla to chill, man. Tell Shay to chill. But no, man, this is basically this is a not just an interview per se. It's a brand promo video, brand introduction. She is a permanent makeup artist, and so I shot this last week, last Monday, I believe, in the middle of that damn snowstorm, and just took a break on it. So now I'm just coming back to knock this out, and get this over to her. But yeah, man, not necessarily an interview per se,
Hi,
but
my name
I
is
did
ShaTerra
interview her.
Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins. Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician.
Mm-mm-mm. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I really, this is, it's got to be some sort of way that I can see the screen and what you guys are saying and texting and replying at the same time that I'm doing this. I got to get a second monitor or something. It's just, I got so many screens in here. I have, what is it, probably like a 47-inch TV that sits above my monitor. My monitor is a curved, it's like a 32 inch. Not a little monitor. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm good. I don't need all that extra screen and all that, because I can work with this. It's large enough, but I can't see when people are replying, man. So it's kind of awkward.
Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder.
So now we're gonna color correct this clip. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so now we're gonna bring these blacks down some. These blacks are a little too high. Ooh, right about there. I'm gonna fix our contrast. Ooh, don't know about that. I'm gonna go maybe go 50. Nah, we go back. Let's see what we gotta fix. We gotta fix highlights. Too much. There we go. Bring them highlights back. Bring them lights down. Bring them shadows down. Now we cooking,
Brows and
baby.
ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. I am a permanent.
I think I'm just gonna take this part.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup. My name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup.
All right, so now we're gonna get into it.
Mario Brothers. Shit. Even when the PlayStations came out, Spyro, all games.
Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and beauty studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician and a licensed. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed.
All right, all right, all right. So once you start getting a few clips that are close enough, you can copy and paste your attributes. Save yourself a little bit of time. Oh, look at that! Look how crushed those blacks are. But that helps like tremendously. Instead of having to go through each and every single clip as I'm doing at the moment, and trying to adjust and color correct and all that stuff. So as you kind of get flowing, you'll find a little rhythm, you'll find a pocket, and you make those adjustments like such. But right now we still are just kind of building, and this honestly for me is really the point where like I'm gonna continue to be referring back to my scratch pad here that I had of the edit and just really how the flow of it that I want it to go. The main foundation is already done, so let me check all that stuff off. But this is when I probably start to tweak and change certain things just to kind of make it fit and make the storyline that I've built here kind of make sense with the B-roll footage. That's just the way I edit. I like it to match, man. I don't think if it doesn't make sense to what the person or the subject is talking about, and you just have random crap that's flash on the screen, just it looks odd. So I need the B-roll to make sense.
I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed. I am a permanent.
But it's also got to move at a pace that doesn't bore the client or the viewers. As much as I said I don't like static shots, you guys gonna see a bunch of static shots. Just the way I shot some of these. And I'm sorry, I keep coughing right into my mic and stuff. Y'all probably like, man, this dude. And once again, like, I honestly, this would normally be, I should have been more organized. Like, to be honest, the best way to have organized this should have been every segment should have been in a different clip, or a different folder. So eyebrows, one folder, lips, one folder, eyelashes, separate folder. So it should have been three different project folders, and it just would have made this part so much easier. I did not do that. I normally do that kind of stuff. I didn't. I cut corners on this one, as far as just on my organization process, not on the shooting, the filming, or none of that. Um, I just was tired, man, and like I'll tell you about this day that when we shot this. When I shot this, this was like I said, it was out in Dayton. It's about an hour and a half where I'm from, where I live, and so it snowed like a lot, a whole lot, and so I wasn't prepared for all that snow. So it took took about 2 hours to get there. On the way, there was a jackknife semi, but the way home, man, coming back home was like the worst. Man, I didn't think it was gonna make it. I didn't really slide or nothing too much, or anything like that. It just was bad, man. So we kept. I don't think I went over 45 like the whole way home, and then damn, I know y'all seen that. But yeah, I don't think it went over 45, man. But it was just so much snow, man. Snow drifts all on the road. You had semis flying past you, going 100 damn miles an hour. It's like, yo, man, if y'all slow down, y'all about to hit me, man. I'm about to run me off the
I
road.
am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed.
Yeah, so it was just mad dangerous out that day. But we made it happen, man. Made it happen. You know what I mean? Nah, man, we just make it happen. You don't make excuses. We make solutions. But nah, all in all, turned out great. Got home safe. I was happy. Fam was happy that I was home. Client was happy that I made it. So it all worked out. You did. It don't always work out like that either, but it did. So
I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed.
So remember I was saying we're gonna copy those. Oh no. I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy our white balance though. 7.4 native 7.5. Goodness gracious. That's not a COVID cough. Not COVID. No COVID. But I do need some water. Water.
I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My
Come on, SSD. Now you're supposed to be responding way faster than that. Now I shouldn't be waiting at all.
and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows.
So now I had to find the eyeliner because she's talking about eyes. These eyes. Wait a minute. I get a good one. See some action. Ooh. I tell you what, I don't know how you ladies do this stuff. Good grief, man. My eyes are watering watching. I actually did better than I thought they would. I got real, I don't know, man. I don't even know if you call it sensitive eyes, man. I'm a wuss, man, when it comes to stuff like this. That's why I don't wear contacts. I have full eyes. I need to be able to just see without touching my eyeball, man. I can't do that. So y'all ladies be putting this stuff like right on your eye, man. These ladies went through some gruesome pain this day. At least until that numbing cream set in. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. There we go. Now we got some action, maybe. I'll take this. Take this angle. Boom. I'm gonna take that. Take that, take that, take that. Like Diddy on them.
My focus is
I don't want that switching like that. That looks
my
whack.
focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brow.
Whoa. 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 Goodness gracious, man. Googly moogly.
As well as dark correction and my focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brow.
Find the brows. Release the brow. I'll say your review. Whoa. Whoa. See how it looks. Looks like it might be a little too much movement though.
Liner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction and.
So, if you say so. What's Shay talking about, man? Oh man, look, y'all gotta make a trip up to Ohio, man.
My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction.
So I'm gonna shorten that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm gonna short that back. Boom. We're gonna do that like that.
As well as
gonna slide that back there too. I'm gonna bring that up like that. We're gonna whoop, whoop, whoop. And we're gonna whoop. And then we're gonna add in. Where do we see? There we go. Well, I really played myself not organizing this. Good googly moogly. Ain't nobody got no COVID up here, man. You know what I mean? COVID don't live in this household. I'm much allergic to the gene household. You feel me? No, no, no COVID. No, no, no. COVID not welcome here. No, sir. Not today. Ba, ba, Gon' get. That's what I told COVID, man. I said that he had to go on get. He had to go on get up out of here.
My focus is petition. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing,
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Booyah, cheat code. My computer's talking to me. What's going down? Check my resources. Something's running too high. I don't like it. Now we're good. All right. And two, I'm gonna show you. I'm talking to you guys about something like all of these clips that I'm bringing in. You'll notice that I'm bringing all of like a lot of light down and adjusting down on a lot of things. I purposely shot overexposed on all of these shots because of the format that in which I was shooting in. Like I said, I was shooting in log format. And just for me, my personal experience, I noticed that I have way more challenges trying to bring up an image or trying to add light to an image in post. So I overexposed and shot, and I'm choosing to adjust down. And I was only overexposed by maybe a maximum 3 stops, if that. Um, Probably really closer to 1.5, 2 stops overexposed, and that's giving me because I'm shooting APS-C, and this is older APS-C Sony cameras. I don't have a lot of room as far as like dynamic range and being able to adjust and control ISOs. Not shooting in raw format, so I don't have as much room in post to make corrections. So I learned the kind of parameters or the limitations of this camera for the most part, some of the basics. So I just knew the format of which I was filming. Like, okay, I want it a little hotter than it should be per se, and it's open so much because I can show you guys comparisons of the last shoot that I actually did here at this same location. Um, and I shot more of the clips honestly in slow motion, so that probably played or had a part to do with it as well. But still, um, yeah. Oh no! I hate when this happens. I don't like the green. Not bump those. Increase that. All right there, I like it.
Is permanent makeup such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush.
Ooh, look how much flatter that is. And see, just copying. I copied the attributes from here. Just gonna paste them right here. And boom, super close. Make some adjustments. Nothing crazy, you know. Bring these blacks down some more, yeah.
As well as dark lip correction, and I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and
All right, so
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint.
and so now let's see here. I think this is the little piece, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kind of make like I'm not gonna be too much concerned about having her pop in and out on camera here. I think I'm just gonna kind of go and edit this almost as if I would a standard like product promotion type deal, and just like a lot of B-roll clips kind of going back and forth. And I think I may, let me see, I may run it up until we get here. Let
What
me see.
makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I came.
So yeah, so let's see. We're gonna take about
What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my
mm, mm, mm. So now we're just gonna go. We're gonna go some B-roll. We're just gonna see how this looks. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, though, to be honest with you. So I want to show. Just want to think about. I want to think about what I want to show here. No, I know what we're gonna do. Ha! Notes. We're gonna look at the notes. We may play a little bit more with the services segment. We had those little snippets of B-roll. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of that. But now we're gonna kind of build a little bit more on this next section here, which is the one I was just kind of showing here. It is this section that I've titled the inner beauty section. Excuse me. Ooh. Inner beauty. So I want to show specific clips that are highlighting these ladies that were in studio. I want to highlight specific things. Like I want to see their finished product. You can see finished faces. So we can show off how dope our client is, how dope their skills are. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you alone means being without you, I really live a lonely life. Man, come on. Come on with it, man. Stop playing with me, man. Mm-mm. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, mm. I like this angle a lot. See how this plays in anything. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah.
What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above
Me don't like it. Me don't like. Me don't like. Not one bit. Me don't like. I like that though. So, so it's gonna be like that.
What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work is my will to work hard. It is my will to work is my will to work hard. Will to work hard and not give will to work Brows unique is my will to work
Mm, 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 mm. Nope, nope. Come on with it, man. Come on. Where you at, man? Uptown. Get the cat. Get the cat. Get the cat. Ooh, good grief. Whoa. So now what I'm gonna have you do?
unique is my will to work hard and not give up. It is my will to work hard and not give up. I go and not give up.
Mm-mm. All right, can I copy? No. at that. I'm almost messing up, man. Didn't even correct the clip. This is again, man. It's where it gets tedious. That's where your money's made. Cause this the stuff, man. This is stuff that people don't like to do. Just sit in one spot and just do one tedious thing over and over and over and over and over again. Cause it's not like this stuff is hard, to be honest with you. It's just tedious, man. It's a lot of damn work, dog. And I will say too, if your mind doesn't just work, this way, I guess I could see how it would be a challenge, or you would deem it hard. But it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of time, I should say, not even work.
Brows Unique is my will to work.
But that's why having some sort of storyline, script, pre-plan, it helps tremendously. Even having, a semblance of one, just like, some snippets, just some sort of general idea like I have with this one.
Hard and not give up. Is my will to work hard and not give up.
So now I need to find, I've not found shorty eyebrows yet. Hey, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Mm-mm. Shoot, man. I need some more money to reside in my house so I can get me another new chair. This bad boy wearing my buns out. Pause. Damn, bro, you too big to be on the ground, dog. Yeah, you got to get you another chair, like ASAP. Don't get this joint. You see this? Look at his name. Respawn. Hey, I need to respawn that bad boy back to the store, man, because this mug is trash, big fella. It was good.
Not
I
give
take that
up.
back, man. It
I
was
go
good for
above and
like
beyond.
2 days. But boy, I tell you what, that first 12-hour shift I put in this baby, no sir. Mm-mm. It's decent, man. It's decent at best. Like, if you don't sit in it long, for like long extended periods, you might be alright. I don't know if it's the model I got or what, man, but I think this was about like 150, 150, 160, something like that. One crazy expensive. In comparison, I was looking at those Herman Miller bad boys is like a rack. Even
And not
used,
give
they were
up.
selling for five
I
hundred
go above
dollars.
and beyond for my clients. I want them
I was like, oh
to
no, we
work
can't do that.
hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for
Yeah, Herman Miller is nuts. But man, I they must just like cradle them booty cheeks, man. It must feel like you just sitting on clouds for the price that they be wanting for them bad boys. I want to try one though, just to see what the hype is about. Cause I know there's a little spot. I ain't gonna say too much, but it's a spot here. I seen them for sale, some used joints for about 400. I'm just like I can throw $400 a whole lot of other places.
Dayton Powder Brows Unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients.
So we just use a clip similar to this. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna copy that baby. Euro. Copy. paste. We're pasting the attributes. You don't want to paste the clip. You paste the clip, you're gonna be mad because it's gonna replace what you just did. Just the attributes.
I go
Now,
above and
boom.
beyond.
So now we see how it looks now. That's how it looked before. Now, before. Boom.
Is my will to work hard.
I don't like how this looks. This looks too green. Look at that. I told you, too green. Booyah.
And not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to and beyond for my clients. Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when
I'm gonna.
What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity.
All right, now we cooking, baby. Now we cooking.
Waxing services and lash lift intent. What makes
So we're gonna come back here. We're gonna add some more movement to this camera here. And we're gonna scale these next few sets of clips, to be honest with you, just to make it not feel so stale. Just move.
waxing services and
Ups. 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 I made a boo-boos. Booyah. And now we're gonna go boop, 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 boop.
waxing services and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go
And we're gonna do the same thing here. Just real subtle movement. We're gonna do that right this time. When it comes to the end, even though we don't see this, we're gonna see the movement on the front end of this. So we still need to do the same thing as if we're gonna see the whole clip move slightly. So now let's see these two clips play together, make sure this
What
makes
makes
sense.
Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel
Yeah, I
beautiful.
like that.
I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's
And get rid of those clips. It's not fitting my storyline like I want. Show you what needs to go in there. If I can freaking find the clips again. Come on, baby. Come on with it. Come on. There it is. There it is there. Boom.
look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity.
Reverse.
Might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, when they leave, someone might look at it as though it's extra. Someone might look at it as though it's extra. Look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another
right, and boom. Boot that saturation up a little bit. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened, Captain?
or it's vanity, but another it's
Color balance.
extra or it's vanity,
Let's see.
but
Good grief, man.
I look at it as though it's
Mm, that ain't it.
extra or it's vanity, but another when they leave, someone might look at it as someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Boy, I sure do wish these clips were in order. Don't know why they're not. They're normally in order, like the camera would get them in order. You know what? I know what happened. When we were filming this day, um, I had one camera. What happened? I ran out of space on a lot of cars, man. This is a lot of footage. You guys have no idea how much footage you guys are actually sitting here looking at. This is terabytes of footage. I won't say terabytes, but it's probably almost a terabyte, which is 1,000 gigs. So it was a long day, a lot of filming. And so it basically, I filled up like two standard cards and then almost a full SSD, full terabyte SSD. And so I think that's what switching cards, man, just threw my
person it might
sequence off.
vanity, but another person
I gotta fix this contrast. That is terrible. Oh, look at this, man. I got one person still watching me. Y'all loyal, man. I appreciate y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
or it's vanity, but another person when they leave, someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean when they leave, someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Up, up, up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your boy's getting a little toasty up in this thing, man. I'll tell you that much. I think you know what I'm going to do. Ooh. Did you just get too dark?
Though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one.
Heat issue in this piece, man. Your boy is scorching. Hey, we found the reveal, dog. That's what I'm looking for, man. You feel me, dog? And you can see the smiles through the mask, boy. She was happy about them eyes, them brows. Shorty, ShaTerra out here changing people's lives, man. That's dope.
Give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I came
Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
so I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my
Yeah, boy. Cooking like hot grease now in this thing, man. Cooking like hot grease on this thing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about? Yeah, I was at the party, man. I get to talking nonsense, trying to keep myself awake and not lose focus and take away the pain that comes from sitting in this chair nonstop for this long. So now we are getting down the home stretch of this thing, you know what I mean? We are approaching the finish line, so to speak. At least one of them. You'll see. There's never a finish line with this.
Person.
You can always
So
go back
just
and make a
seeing
million
like people's
revisions,
faces
edits,
light up after they've
adjustments,
received the
corrections,
service,
tweaks,
that they feel so
changes.
beautiful and glamorous after, that
It
really
never
means the
ends.
world.
So I came to
Service.
All right, let's save. Take it from the top. Let's see what it's looking like.
Hi, my name is ShaTerra Jenkins, and I'm the owner of Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel beautiful when they leave. Someone might look at it as though it's extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple to one person might mean the world to another person. So just seeing like people's faces light up after they've received the service, that they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent ombre brows done, and they look amazing. ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke, if you don't have eyebrows, if you have eyebrows, like you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited.
So, this is my second treatment with ShaTerra. I first had my brows. I absolutely love my brows. And today I decided to try the lip blushing. My lips are still numb, so please excuse me. But what an amazing experience. There was some pain, a little bit of pain, but I went to sleep. So if you got that experience and you're that relaxed and you go to sleep, you know the treatment is great. I love the results, 100%. So don't be afraid to try it. A little bit of pain, but it's well worth it. I love my brows and I love my lips.
And to be honest, I think that is going to be the baseline. And probably gonna make. I'm definitely gonna make a few tweaks. Add a few things. I want to get the client's opinion because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if the client doesn't like this. Start from scratch. It's one of the things, man. It's one of the things comes with the territory. But overall, I like this. This is a great starting point. And it's really honestly, I wouldn't even say starting point. It's a great point I'm gonna stop on. I'll say for now, anyways. Um, I think it looks good. Has a lot of elements that I was looking for. I just like to sleep on edits, if that makes any sense. It's weird. Sometimes you can get like with music. If anyone is familiar with music editing, you can get what's called ear fatigue. Sometimes you get eye fatigue, man. So I've been training at this for about 3 hours, which is honestly minor. It's in major at all. But I want to step away for a second. I want to come back to it. I want to see, like, okay, I want to change this, and I think I want to add that. Um, and you know what? Pop it real quick. I'm gonna show you guys just to close this out. What I'll do is just a quick, not necessarily like a color grade. I'm not gonna be grading it. I'm gonna make some additional slight adjustments, and I'm gonna throw a LUT on here. And if you guys are not familiar with a LUT is a lookup table. It's the technical term for it. But essentially, it's just a quick way to make an adjustment to your colors, for whatever particular thing that you've been working with in editing. So I'm gonna throw a quick LUT on here. Nothing crazy. I'll probably go through a few just to see which one I like. That again fits the vibe, the tone of the video, her studio, and her. So yeah, it's all gotta make sense. The colors have to match the. You want the colors to match the tone, the mood, the actual music. All of that plays a part. Like it all, it's like a marriage. And if it's not, if something isn't gelling with the other part, or segment in your video, it's gonna look. People are gonna notice it. So this is all stuff that I just take in consideration. And so this is another thing. So like I said, I am going to throw some slight color adjustments on here as far as lookup tables and all that, and just make some tweaks there. But I might come back and change it. I might feel different about it in a couple hours, or tomorrow maybe. So now, so in order to do this, if you're in Premiere Pro, I'll show you real quick. Simple. All you do is click right over here on right click, not right click, but on new item. Select adjustment layer. Once you get your adjustment layer, you just bring that right over here and drop it onto your timeline. Once it's on your timeline, I just stretch that out. And now that is going to be over, not my stingers that I have on the ends here, but it's going to be over my actual footage in the middle. So that's where you want it, or is where I'm wanting to have it. So now we're going to come back over here. We're going to click on the adjustment layer, and we're going to come to the Lumetri tab over here. It's on our right hand side. I want to click on creative, that creative option. So now we're in creative. We can click on the look, and these are where all your lookup tables are. So all of these here are standard ones that come with Premiere Pro. I have my custom ones here. So I can get to these. So keep mine in a separate place. So I don't even know which way I'm gonna go. On the last one that we did with that I filmed for Miss Jenkins, I think we did the teal and orange. I kind of like the way that looked, but I don't think I'm gonna do the same this time. I want to go with more. I don't know, kind of like calmer tones this time. This goes around, and that is not it. Ooh, baby. So, and this is where you get to clicking and changing and tweaking and all that stuff a lot, man. I can't tell you how many hours I spend here. And then too, hopefully we don't run into this, but sometimes my Premiere will crash on me when I'm going through and applying different LUTs and all that. So something to be mindful of. Just watch out. It's nothing major. Just I have to crash. It'll crash, and I have to stop, reopen it. And speaking of, let me do this. It doesn't even crash. It just freezes. It will freeze up sometimes. Like I don't know if sometimes the LUTs are just too much for my CPU or what, but I don't know. I don't like it. Me no like it. Me no like it one bit. This isn't bad. It kind of adds some red hues to everything. I can bring that down some. Go 50. This ain't bad. I kind of can dig this. It's okay. Not wild about it. See what else we can do. I think we can do better. I'm just saying you can do better. However Drake said.
I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond.
Hey, baby, we hit a new record. We got 3 people tuning in. I don't know who y'all are, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all gonna tune in right close to the end.
For my clients,
Nah, I'm
I
clowning.
want them to be
Appreciate
happy
you.
and feel
Don't go
beautiful
nowhere.
when they
Got like 10
leave.
minutes.
Someone might look
I'm joking. I don't know. It's probably be like 10 turning to 20, 20 turning to 30, 30 turning to 60. You dig?
Look at it
Ooh,
as
I like
though it's
this.
extra or it's vanity, but another person, it might on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond for my clients. I want them to be happy and feel
I liked it for a second. Let's see what else, man. There's one more in this fan. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. These urban Luts ain't let me down. So hopefully you guys remember what I was saying, man. Hopefully it's just thinking and spinning. Oh no, we switched. We did it. We made it. So too, I'm gonna show you guys something here really quick. I don't know if you've been paying attention or noticed or not, but here is with the lookup table applied. This over here is our OG image. So this shows what the original looked like. And yeah, this look or LUT here would be great for a flick, but we're not editing a movie right now, so we're not going to use that. I like the tone of it though. As with this, but again, no. So I need to find where some of my okay, we getting somewhere. Seems like it added a nice little pop. It took away my colors though. I don't know. Nope. Try it again. All right, so I'm gonna go to some of my go-tos that are preset for the way I edit my or film my cam. So let's go here and see. Faithful to dynamic range. I don't hate it. No, that's not it. We don't want to go darker. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Where's it at, man? I think that might have been it. There it is. I think this is it. No, it's not it. Damn. Mm. Mm. Then I mean to hit that one. Well, if you want a nice bright image, I feel like this overexposes stuff. It pushes it too much. It's not bad though. But the highlight priority. Ooh. Wow. Nah, that ain't it. Da 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 da. Hmm. And so this is how I ended up on that teal and orange last time. You do this enough and you like, I think this looks good. Oh man, had some folk abandon me. They hop on the stream and they dipped out on me. Probably like, man, this dude ain't talking about nothing. Ain't talking about nothing. You know what? I think we might have found it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, it's time is for the money, my dude.
That they feel so beautiful and glamorous after, that really means the world.
So I came to ShaTerra at Dayton Powder Brows and got my permanent ombre brows done, and they look amazing. ShaTerra was great. She was patient. She answered all of my questions and concerns. I always joke, if you don't have eyebrows, if you have eyebrows, like, you would never understand what it's like to wake up without eyebrows. So she kind of changed my life with these, and they look great, and I'm so excited.
So this is my second treatment.
Hmm.
My lips are still melted.
Let me see something, man. Cause I got the strongest feeling that my screen is shifting too much. Hmm. Yeah, just when you thought we had it, just not it. That's the trick too, man. And that's the trick we're using LUTs versus actual color grading. And that's why there's a thing, there's people called colorists who are actually paid handsomely to color grade. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of tedious stuff, because to really, 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 really color grade, what you would do, we would be going through and we would be masking out our subject and we would just be grading for around them. And then we would go through and we would apply a different grade specifically for the skin tones and so on and so forth. That's if we were getting really, 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 really involved. There's not a need to get that involved with this particular edit. But I do plan on doing some of that this year. Save more of that kind of stuff for a film. And we got one coming for y'all, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Just know we got something on the way for that. Da, ba, ba. And I tell you what, man, I'm about like 5 clicks away from being like, you know what? No LUT.
But another person, it might give them the confidence back that they lost. Something just as simple. Dayton Powder Brows and ShaTerra Jenkins Beauty Studio. I am a permanent makeup artist and a licensed esthetician. My focus is permanent makeup, such as permanent eyeliner, brows, and lip blush, as well as dark lip correction. And I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift and tint. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is my will to work hard and not give up. I go above and beyond.
All right, so So what I do want to do,
And I also focus on extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. Extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is waxing services and lash lift intent. Dark lip correction, and I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent.
so I'm thinking I'm adding some text in here, but I don't know how I want to add it because of the camera movement. So I'm thinking about maybe should I adjust my camera moves to make it more sense for the text, but I want to see how it's gonna look.
Focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows correction, and I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique is dark lip correction, and I also focus on lash extension.
So, yep, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Hey, we got another viewer back on this thing. Appreciate you, whoever you is tuning in. Appreciate you. So basically, right now we're getting to the tail end of everything. I'm getting slap happy at this point. We're gonna be pretty much just throwing on some text, kind of putting a nice little pretty button on this bad boy, a bow on this bad boy, and we're gonna sleep on it. And we're gonna wake up tomorrow. And we're gonna check it out, or we're gonna come back in a few hours and check it out, and really see how I feel about this thing. I am gonna export it though, so that way I can see it on my phone. You see it on the iPad or another computer. I like to check in multiple sources just to see how I really feel about it. So let's see.
Correction, and I also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash.
Okay, so basically what I just did, if you were watching, I set my points that I'm going to be adding this text on. Because I want it to pop as she's saying each particular thing. But now I have to refine.
Extensions.
Yeah, nope, that's not going to work. The problem we seem to be having here is that it wants to, all these texts want to cover up it. Ah, boom, this is what we need. So I was looking for right here. So now I'm gonna fix this up real good. I'm gonna fix it up real good.
Lash extensions. On lash extensions, waxing service. extensions, waxing
Can't be that one. So yeah, we're gonna keep it all. Go old school with it. Just do the regular standard text. I'm just gonna duplicate it like that because this is
lash
ridiculous.
extensions, waxing
So now the next fun thing is text. Finding the right font. Lash extensions.
lash extensions, waxing
So trick two with Adobe. If you're not hip and you need to copy something, press and hold the Alt, click up, drag, wow. It's like that little insider tip. I'm telling you, man, short keys, hot keys, all that to save your time. It won't save your life, they'll save your time.
waxing
Waxing wall. Waxing services.
services and lash lift intent.
Lash lift intent. Well, that just sounds intense. Lift intent. Wow.
On lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique? Also focus on lash extensions, waxing services, and lash lift intent. What makes Dayton Powder Brows unique?
All right, simple, quick. I'm gonna call it though. So we're gonna go ahead and export this, and then I'm gonna pop over to the chat for a little bit. So if y'all want to talk about the edit and what you guys just wasted 3 hours of your lives on, because y'all not getting paid for this, I'll see you there in a moment. Let me get this queued up. So another little tip. You guys are working with Premiere, you're looking to export your project. I'm going to tell you something that is worthwhile and shall save another bit of your time. Come over here. We're going to make sure we got everything set up there. Actually, too, I almost made another boo-boo because you know what this is missing. Let's skip it for now. come over here. We're going to click export, click media. Not gonna see anything here because we're at the end of our timeline. But if we move this baby here, we see stuff there. Next, we're going to come over here to one of these presets that I have. Basic for me is just a simple preset settings. So it is what you see here. Hardware encoding because I have a decent GPU. VBR1 pass. I'm only going to output the target bitrate at 20 because this is typically going to go on either Facebook or IG. And actually, I know ShaTerra is really big on Facebook, so we're going to do an export of Facebook for her. And I don't do anything crazy. I'm just going to use the standard stuff that they say here. But one thing I do change, I always render at maximum depth and maximum quality. I want the best that I can get. And 24 is going to be the new target bit rate. Not messing with changing any of that at all. Only thing I'm going to do now is change the export location. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep it nice and simple. I've been doing everything on this drive here. We're going to export it right to this drive. New folder, file edit, export it here. Put it there, pal. Now, the tip. Do not hit this button right here. You don't need to export it. We're going to export it, but we're not going to export it this way. This way is going to take hours off your time, depending on what you're doing and your CPU settings and all that crap. So we're going to hit Q. The reason we're going to hit Q is going to open up an entirely separate little program called the media encoder. The media encoder has one purpose: to export yo ish. Okay, so it's going to export like a lot of things it can be working in the background doing. And that's where the time saving comes in, because you don't have to be tied up with waiting, watching, like hoping that bar goes. You don't see any, little caution symbols or any red error signs and all that crap. It will do its thing in the background. And it is substantially faster than the exporter that is in Adobe Premiere. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me either. But this is the way that I do all my exports now. I come through here, use the encoder, doesn't matter. Oops, and what did I just do there? Go back. No, I'm trying to give some tutorials. Anyways, so yeah, I messed something up again because it's whatchamacallit. But anyway, so now once you have your stuff here, you did the export and you hit Q, it's gonna pop up here in the encoder. All you literally have to do is click here. Neat thing, if you need to change something as far as like your export settings, location, you can just click on all these things that's blue there and allow you to do so. Click play. It's going to do this thing in this background. So you can literally make that go away and continue to work right in Premiere, which is awesome, especially if you're working on a large project and you got a lot of stuff that you need to export, or you like, let's say for this, like I was going to continue in the edit. I'm exporting one version now. I can continue to make tweaks and changes if I so chose to. And then I can export that version and have it like literally sitting waiting to be exported. So it's dope. It's handy and it saves you a lot of time. So like I said, I'm always learning new stuff, and as I learn new stuff, y'all tune in. I will be more than happy to graciously share anything that I know, any knowledge that I've gained with you all. So like I said, without further ado, that pretty much brings everything to a close. So let's pop in the chat, see if anything I have to say. I'll give y'all a few minutes, and I'm on bounce out this design. You know what I mean? So. Ooh, apparently I can't type. Hope it was somewhat enjoyable. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get into after this. You guys might see me back on here. Might get into a little bit of gaming. Might go chill out. I have a lot of stuff that I'm planning this week or this month. Honestly, it's somewhat slim as far as for me right now. As far as work, I'm not mad at that. I'm working on a few things. One of them being I'm working on a docu series, a documentary. I haven't fully decided which route I'm gonna go with it, but I need to. I'm building my interview questions and kind of get my storyline together for that. And there's a few people that did specifically request that I present them with the storyline before they'd be willing to jump on and be a part of that. So, I mean, if you're out there, you watching, you see this, you're an artist, you're in the Columbus area, please hit me up. I would love to interview you, talk to you, get you on camera, kind of highlight what you're doing. I'm not gonna go too much into detail on that though, because I will talk about that a little bit later. I think I'm gonna do a few things, get a little close to being ready, and then I'm gonna hop in front of the camera and talk a little bit more about that. But I don't know what y'all got going, but we coming up on 3 hours and 20 minutes in this thing. So you're gonna see my sign switch as for what's about to happen. There it is. I'll be ending this thing soon. Like I said, I probably will hop back on here, but this is just gonna end this particular live stream that we were doing with the live editing. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sincerely, sincerely, sincerely appreciate it. I'm super grateful for all the 3 viewers that we had out there on this stream today. No, I'm joking. Appreciate y'all. Without y'all, don't know what I'd be doing. Be filming something else, wasting time another way. Joking. But nah, it's been real. To the next stream, I'm out.